I'm going to the toilet, okay?
Okay.
What happened to my house?
What do you mean?
I don't remember having a hole in my roof before I left.
Are you sure?
And I don't recall that red brick on your house.
Okay, fine. I took a few pieces, but I don't see what's wrong. Why can't I just have a bit more?
What can I have more? I could have less, yes, but what for? I mean, is anybody really keeping score? I like enough stuff to know I'm always gonna win. I want enough food to fill my tummy to the brim. I wanna know I can rely on myself and what I have in store. This is my song, what's wrong with wanting a little bit more? Sometimes we all want more than what we have, than what we need. But why is wanting more for ourselves bad? Isn't it nice to have more things? We'll learn more about that in just a bit, but first, let's have some fun with art.
Welcome to Art with Grace. Remember, you can draw with a pencil, paper, or even on a tablet. It doesn't matter how you draw, it matters that you have fun. Let's start with drawing you. Add those things that make you, you. Now, let's draw all the things that you want, like toys, money, games, clothes, and even things like praise from people. Often, we're tempted to want more and more and more. Let's draw God. He has blessed us with all these things, but they are not meant for only just you. God wants us to share these good things with those around us. So let's draw how you can share your blessings, like when you play with your little sister, or when you donate your clothes to those who are in need, or when you compliment someone on his smile. Can you think of other ways? You can draw those too.
That was fun, wasn't it? Let's check back in to see how Celine and Claudine are doing.
So, what's wrong with wanting more for myself?
Well, everyone wants more things than they need sometimes. Like when I have a plate of really delicious food. Sometimes I'm tempted to eat more even when I'm full.
Me too. And then my stomach hurts and I regret eating too much.
Yeah, sometimes too much of a good thing is bad.
But what about my house? How can having a bigger house be a bad thing?
Well, did you realize that in order to make your house bigger, you had to make mine smaller? So, now you have a bigger house, but there's a hole in my roof. You want those bricks to make your house bigger, but I need those bricks to complete my house.
Oh, I think I'm starting to get it. I was being greedy because I wanted more bricks than I needed, and I took them from you.
Hi, little friends. I am Sister Sylvia. I am a Franciscan Missionaries of Mary sister. So I just want to share God's good news and God's love to you today. We are all gifts of God, like a special art piece that God specially drew and created. So each one of us. And it means that the art piece is very special. It's very unique. It's in the eyes of God. There is no copy. We do a lot of copying, right? For us, no copying. When you look at your thumbprint, in the past, wherever you want to have a passport, you need to have thumbprint. Signature also not sign, right? Thumbprint. Because our thumbprint has got very unique marks on them that is unique to each and every person. You just imagine that. And so it actually shows that, each one of us has that special something of God in us. Now, God is asking, you are that special something of me. You cannot keep to yourself. You must share. Because when we have love, when we have joy, when we have good things, we want to share with other people, right? We want to share the joy. Can you imagine being happy and laughing by ourselves? A bit weird, right? It is not much. But when you share with a friend, when you see a beautiful rainbow, when we share together, it's not only your joy. You now have the joy of your friend as well. So it's much more. So whatever that puts together becomes more. And that goes for sadness and anger also. So if you have got something good, share it. And when you share it, you actually have a multiplication. We become more. And so you have double joy, double happiness, double laughter. Isn't that good? So this is what the gospel is really asking for you, to not keep all the goodness to yourself, but to be able to share with your friends, with your family, with people who sometimes maybe need it, because they are sad. You can go and hold their hands. You are now sharing love for that person.
Sorry I took your bricks.
It's okay. I think you should be happy with your house. It's nice, even without the extra bricks.
Thank you. I won't be greedy next time.
Oh, don't worry. Everyone gets tempted to have more sometimes. We just need to control ourselves and take just what we need.
And not just for toys, right? But for everything?
Yeah. God gives us everything we need. And sometimes, if He blesses us with more things, we should share them with those around us, not keep them to ourselves.
So, if we share our blessings with others instead of keeping them to ourselves and wanting more, maybe everyone could have a nice house with a roof.
That's right.
You gotta share your blessings. Yes, I stress that is the lesson. Don't worry if what you have isn't impressive. Keep what you need, and if you're given more, share it. Whether a watermelon or a little baby carrot, doesn't matter if you don't have the biggest toy house, because a blessing is lessened unless you're blessing someone else. God blesses us in so many ways, each and every day. What has He blessed you with? Whatever it is, try to share it with the people around you and show them how great God's love is. See you next week.
Let His love complete you. Oh, nothing can defeat you if you live the love of God. Live the love of God. Live the love of God.
Live the love of God. Live the love of God. Live the love of God.